All right, what's up with it? It's your boy Expat D back with another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about why Nollywood is better than Hollywood. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. You may not have realized it, but I think you guys might have won this battle. Okay, talking about Nollywood. Okay, so I've got 7 reasons why. So to give you a little bit of background on me, I'm Expat D. Okay, I'm originally from California and now I live outside of America. I did go to University of Ghana, Legon. I did an exchange program there, and that's how I got turned on to Nollywood. Okay, I saw the movies there, and I instantly something resonated within me. I just loved it. Okay, so um, to my list, number one, it's the volume of movies produced. So here's the thing. Hey, if you love movies, um, we come out with them, or Nollywood comes out with them. See, I'm already calling it we. So Nollywood comes out with the movies. In Hollywood, you might get a movie from your. Not that movies don't come out in Hollywood, but you have to wait. You have to wait for your favorite movie stars. They may do a movie once. Think about it. When's the last time you seen a Will Smith movie? Was it Bad Boys? I know he had this little situation with Chris Rock, but if you like a actor like that, it's kind of you got to wait far and in between for the next time for them to come out with a movie. So if you want to see more, if you want to see more of your favorite actors, Nollywood has that appeal. For me, me myself personally, right? I like Ramsey Noah Jr. That's my favorite, right? That's my favorite actor. Maybe one day we'll share the screen. I can play an extra. I think I'll play his cousin, right? I was saying in another video, I could be like, hey, Ramsey, you forgot your bag, right? You can see that, right? You guys can see it, right? You guys see it. So you got the volume of movies produced. That's number one. Okay. If you look at number two, you have relatable African storytelling. Okay. What I mean by that is, so Nollywood reflects everyday African struggles, traditions, and humor in a way that Hollywood never can. Okay, people can see themselves more in the characters. I feel like with Hollywood, it's more like projections. I feel like they show things that like they want to project. Like some of the characters that they'll show in Hollywood, I feel like it's not very authentic. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got to be like super skinny or fit or like light skin, right? I know I'm light skinned, but I can say it. So they always try to the characters just don't seem that authentic. When I look at Nollywood movies, I'm like, yeah, this looks like an authentic, you know, African person. You know what I mean? Like they're not just trying to pick a certain subset. It's not always like in American movies, like if they're gonna, especially like black actors, like actresses, if it's a woman, she's got to be like light skin. It's always like that little curly hair, right? Like that, like, right? Like it's always got to be that. And I'm like, that's so rare. And they always got to, and kids always have to like mix and everything. So yeah, I feel like it's you get like more of an authentic character. I feel like you'll get in Nollywood. When you look at so onto my list number 3, you got faster production, you got lower budgets. So kind of like what you see before, these films come out faster. We get to see more. Okay, you might see a movie in a week, right? That's exciting. Like that's exciting. If you know that they're shooting a movie, that bad boy might be on the shelf in a week. It doesn't take years. It doesn't take $200 million. So there's so the question is, do you want efficiency or do you want polish? That's the question. I like Me personally, I like efficiency. You know, it didn't have to be perfect. You know, give me more movies. Give me something more to watch. I know when it comes to Hollywood, man, I feel like it's a while since I've seen a movie that I really like, and most of the movies out, they're like remakes, sequels of movies. Matter of fact, and they've waited too long to make these sequels. You know, like was it Beverly Hills Cop? Coming to America, they're like waiting like 20, 30 years to make the sequel. Because I feel like they're running out of stuff, man. You know. Number 4, you have global diaspora appeal. So when I look at the movies, first you got African people worldwide. They tune in to Nollywood for a taste of home. Okay. I'm not even like Nigerian, and I feel like a taste of home when I watch the movies. So that's something, you know, it really has a global appeal. I remember when I first saw a Nollywood movie, I felt it. You know, I was like, man, this movie is cool. I think one of the first, I mean, my favorite actor is Ramsey Noah. I think the first, I'll tell you right now, the first commercial that I saw, it was those two, whatever, small boys, midgets, whatever you want to call them. Like I think their names is Osita and Shinadu. Um, yeah, I saw them, and they were doing some type of movie, and they were. I was like, man, who are like? At first, I thought they were kids. I was like, man, these kids are like so like uh, dramatic, right? Yeah, but but I saw the movie, I'm sure I connected with it. Yeah, connected with it. Oh, all right. Number 5, unfiltered creativity. So what I like is, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in a Nigerian movie, right? I feel like, and back to when I was talking about sequels, when you look at movies in America, I feel like they like to have a lot of recycled plots. And it's like they put a lot of money on the line, so they don't want to make a lot of take a lot of risk. So that's why you'll see like, oh, we're gonna have a movie. Well, let's just make part 2. Let's make part 3 of that one movie, right? And you just kind of see like either movies that seem very similar to ones that's worked in the past, or just sequels to movies. Same actor, same plot, same this. Um, in Nollywood, man, you'll see some stuff, man. You'll see somebody like they'll push the boundaries. Someone might turn into a chicken. Someone might turn into a goat, right? Never know. I've seen some stuff like, did I just see that? Right? So Hollywood is also kind of restrained and safe when it comes to like formulas in the studio as opposed to Nollywood. That's one thing I like about it. And then also, I like the fact that it's helping the local economy. You know, they get a chance to, that's my number 6 reason, the employment and local economy. You know, it gets a chance to employ thousands of people for these movies, and it's not like far and in between. They've got these movies, you know, being pushed out, so you got a lot of people getting constant work. And then number 7 is just the cultural export power. Nollywood, you know, it's become a cultural ambassador for Africa. You know, it's spreading, you know, Nigerian fashion, music, lifestyle, and the true culture, you know, the voice of Africa. While Hollywood, it only sells fantasy, right? There's something that just comes across as more authentic when we're talking about Nollywood, right? Yeah, that's, you know, here are some of my favorite lines. I almost feel like I always hear this in a Nollywood movie. You'll hear like you'll see something like this. Hey, hey, what did I tell you? Or hey, right? Or they'll say, this is the one I told you about. This is the one I was telling you about. Oh, right? I always feel like I hear those two things in a Nollywood movie, right? Or they would say, Chief, Chief, hey, oh, Chief. And they would do like the, oh, I beg, oh, Chief, oh, right. Anyway, I hope you had fun today. Those are my 7 reasons you should be really proud, with Nollywood. And it's really the quality has really got a lot better over the years too. And I see a lot more of these movies on Netflix. Shout out to Ramsey Noah Jr. That's still my that's still my Nollywood goat, right? Yeah. So anyway, if you like this content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section. Would you pick Nollywood or Hollywood? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm Expat D. Got plenty more videos, not just this. I'm a traveler. I left America and now I'm looking for a new home, guys. Hopefully, man, something on the continent, right? I got to check out these countries. I've been to about 35 different countries and I'm adding to the list. I need to check out more African countries. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and I'd like to see you in another video. I'm Expat D. Peace and I'm out.